Whoa, hello. Sorry for the delay. What's up, everybody? Oh, we got a lot of people here tonight. Sharkmouth, Snoopsid, Christmas, how you doing? Degenerate Hours, welcome to the show. Joe LeBeau, King of Crads, Chris Cass, Fox Eyes, The Gobbler, Joe LeBeau, King of Crads, Anthony Robinson Boos, Sir Anthony Robinson Boos, I should say. True Yellow Dart, Abomination, Night Owl, welcome. Who else we got? Autumn Harvester. Whose birthday is it? I see people saying happy birthday. Who are they saying birthday to? Had a chill birthday. Well, happy birthday, Fox Eyes. I hope you had a good birthday. I don't really like my birthday. As I've gotten older, I've enjoyed it less and less. You know, it's just a good time to just eat whatever you want without people saying anything. Because you can just eat whatever you want, and people go, oh my god, what are you eating? You're eating, like, a pizza on a cake? And then, you just gotta be like, yeah, it's my birthday, and people go, oh, okay, well, if it's your birthday, putting Skittles, you know, eating a whole bowl of Skittles with a spoon, you know, alright, fine, it's your birthday, you know. They let you get away with it, so that's the only benefit. Happy 50th. More like 150th. Am I right? Boom. Alright, I made a piece of shit red deck. Let's see if this fucking thing works. I'm just throwing new cards at the wall and see what fucking happens, right? That's what we're doing right now. Oh, that's music is too loud. Let me turn that down for you. We just run background level, right? There you go. Boom. Well, I don't want to go with the standard red, so we're going kind of big red. We're kind of going big red, so we're going to see what we can do. Big red ramp, if we can get it. Big red ramp. Big, thick, a thick, girthy red. Look at that, guys. By the way, can I just say how proud I am of you guys? Can I just say how proud? 17 viewers, 17 likes. Look at that. He's gonna burn it up. Doesn't matter. Get a treasure anyways. We're gonna do this. Wabango. You ever take a deep dish pizza and put it upside down on another deep dish pizza? You ever do that, guys? I want you to consider that. It essentially makes a piece of casserole. Ooh, look at that. He's got the win con right here if he's got the fling. No? Oh, very nice. Resolve, pass. Let's put down Screaming Mimes. No attacks. I'm talking about something even more serious than that, guys. He's probably got another burn in his hand. There you go. Let's do that. Let's see what he gets. Has he got a straight burn for me? Yeah, he does. That's why red's so dangerous, folks. He hit, we hit no burn and he got me right away. Stop making you hungry. The angel deck you brewed. Thank you so much. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad people are still enjoying the decks, the hot thick decks. Ooh, that's bad. We're gonna mulligan that one. That's a little bit better. What are we gonna get rid of here? Let's get rid of the Infernus for right now. Boom. Sarkin. Sarkin Vol. Lava Brink. Behold. What's he gonna do here? Hemosymbic Might. I've wanted to play with Lava Brink. I feel like something can be done with Lava Brink, if that makes any sense. I feel like there's got to be something there to do with Lava Brink. We can accomplish something with it. What exactly, I'm not sure, but something can be done. Do you watch any other content creators? For Magic, not really. I do watch Rebellion. They do get a watch from me. I try not to influence myself too much. Do you know what I mean? Like, I try not to watch other people. There's people that I like. Power Dragon's great. Mythic Mike. I've talked to him a bunch. We're trying to collab. We've been trying to do a collab for a while. Me and Mythic Mike. We've been trying to figure it out. Let's see. Suspect one. Creature. What do we want to do? Until the end of your next turn, creature attack use combat. Attack a player other than you if available. Add 3 red. But I don't really watch too much of other people's stuff for the sole reason that I am concerned about undue influence on whatever it is I'm doing, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm worried that I'll watch a video and then accidentally make somebody's deck, and then someone goes, hey, I just saw XYZ made this, and I'll go, fuck, I forgot that that guy made that. Now I look like an asshole, like I stole his deck and didn't give him credit. So I don't want to undue influence myself too much. Of course, there's the Triple Color King, Sways. He is fucking killing it. You know, he's always on the grind. Mana Man, hardest working man in Magic the Gathering. Red Cat is good. I like some of the smaller guys, you know. But yeah, I mean, I've talked to a lot of these people. I'm in a Discord with a lot of creators, and we chat. Not regularly, but I've, you know, and even in early access, you talk to them. So it's I don't know. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing that happens, but it's just it's a little different. Yeah, well, I absolutely do. Listen, I always say, hey, I like that deck. I'm going to use it. I'm going to give you credit. I've used Mana Man's. I've used Severin 7's a great dude. He comes by every now and again. I catch a whatchamacallit, a stream when I can. I catch a hillbilly stream when I'm able. You know, that's a good one. Hey, what's up, Asmaran? Hello. I did a 10 tier 1 top 1000 with no VV. A no VV VV list. What does that mean? You mean you did it without VV? You did it, I don't know what you mean by that exactly. Oh, okay. Okay, so it wasn't Vivi that was the problem. You're saying that it's profs. Did you have Cauldron in it? Oh, he took it. Okay. That's weird. We're trying to do a little bit of red dragons. A splish splash. Taking a bath. We're trying to do GRDs. You are now witness to a great becoming it. You know nothing. You're goated if you know that reference right there. Goated, possibly even with the sauce. Quite even possibly with the sauce, you could be goated. So you're saying that it's not Vivi, it's Prof. So you're saying that we've got it all wrong, Asmarad. I kind of like your theory, to be honest, man. I kind of dig your theory that we're all wrong about the problems. Let's do that. Boom. Boom. It's gonna try to reanimate here. Probably successfully. Boom, boom. Okay, so it's gonna run Yuna. There's Yuna. Knights of the Round. Very nice. Add red. Do we have enough to kill him? I don't think so. He added a lot of red there. Boom. Bunny, dancing in September. Bunny, say do you remember? Do you remember? Da-na-na-na, September. Da-na-na-na. Sacrifice a land. We'll do that. And we'll do dinosaur. Boom. Boom. I really don't like Unidex, guys. Boom, boom, boom. Sure, he's got removal here. I'm almost 100% sure. Almost 100% sure he's got removal here. If he goes in with Yuna, we can pop her, but I'm sure he's got Sheltered by Ghost or something in his hand right now. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay. That's surprising. Let's do that. Boom. Boom. Brings an enchantment from the graveyard. Boom, boom. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of mana. 5 damage to each opponent. We put down this. And then we go... If he hadn't pulled that out, we might have got him. The name of the track on in the background is called Hackers by White Bat Audio. Boom. If he hadn't pulled this out, we would have got him. He wouldn't have had a blocker for the next one. I could have bombed him out, but that's Yuna for you. That's Yuna for you. I'm going to say something controversial. Being rewarded with lethal threats for drawing card is poor game design. VV is an issue, but also being able to make your Mako 9/9 is also bad. I think that a lot of people aren't expecting you to do what you do, and I think that's... I think that... Hey, what's up, Fabsy? How you doing? I think that is part of the problem. I think that... Yeah, I hate Yuna decks. They're so fucking terrible. Yuna's way too powerful of a card. It's right on the border of being banned, in my opinion. It's right on the fucking edge. I think that just the fact that it I mean I don't think it should be banned, but it is the apogee of they figured out what would be a bannable card and then they backed it off a few. They backed it off like a little bit. She has insane power and toughness. She's a 5-drop in 2 colors. Brings back, gives hexproof, lifelink, and trample to all enchantments and brings enchantments back from the dead. It's a lot of fucking shit for 5 mana, bro. It's a lot of goddamn shit for 5 mana. In that strong of a fucking package. It is a hefty card. It is very, very powerful. Compared to the Titus cards fucking suck. I've come across so much VV and Cauldron. Yeah, people know it's going to be banned, so they're playing it a lot. They're trying to get their kicks in right now. People know that shit is not long for this world, I think. They know that shit is going away. I think they know that shit is going bye-bye. Let's do this. Drop a land. See what needs tweaking here. I don't know how good this red is going to be. Unfortunately, you have to play so much anti-meta to make red work. It's kind of an issue. You have to have so much anti-meta to make red into a thing that it's almost a problem. Boom. Let's show them Dracosaur. Shell. See that? You see that problem, guys? Boom, boom. See what he's got. A second Sheltered by Ghost. Look at that. Beautiful. You love to see it. See the problem? Do you see the issue here? I have burn cards in this, and I would normally burn things up, but I think you need to smash so many things so frequently that you probably need more burn cards than what I have. But 2 Sheltered by Goats, you're dead. You're fucking cooked. Kona's not going anywhere. Kona's never going anywhere. They want Omniscience to be castable on turn 4. They've made this very, very clear. They chose to ban. They specifically went out of their way to ban Abuelo's Awakening and not Omniscience. They clearly want Shelter by Ghost to be available to instantly get down. They know about the interaction and they want it. It's never going anywhere. There's a lot of things that they've had the option to ban and they didn't. And that shit's gonna remain until the end of time. Boom. Boom. Let's give you Menace. Pop. Okay. Split up does, yeah, early removal is kind of the if you can just stop mono white from steamrolling. Hey, what's up, Kami 4242242444. If you can stop Kami the Kami doing what it fucking does, you can get somewhere with it. But Kami, I mean white, if you can stop mono white kind of early on, that's why Villainous Wrath on turn 5 against mono white generally wins. It generally wins the game for the sole reason that it steamrolls people. So yeah. Exile. Take action. This guy's gonna take a shitload of damage. Lava Brink. Let's do this. Lava Brink. Have to attack. Whoop, 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 whoop. 4. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Until your next turn, each creature attacks each combat, if available, and attacks a player other than you. That must be fun in Commander. Elspeth, very nice.
I will turn the tide of battle.
Destroy target creature with mana value 4 or greater. Very nice. Novice Inspector, good. He has to attack. Okay. Boom. Okay, so we take action. It's got so much fucking treasure. Holy shit, dude. Alright. So we're gonna do Dracosaur. We're gonna do this. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. We're gonna swing in on you. This is just gonna fucking kill him. That's just a fucking knockout right there. God damn, bro. Hey, thanks for coming by, Jappy. Oh, you're leaving early. Can I have a TTAB unbanned account? I can't do anything bad with WotC ban on the combo cards. What is TTAB? TTABE. Oh, this town ain't big enough. Oh, yeah. I hated that. Yeah. That shit took over like that shit was terrible. Yeah. Have I tried Balloon Man combo with Evangelist and Delny and Sunborn? I probably have. I can't remember. I make so many decks. I make so many hot, thick decks for your pleasure that I genuinely can't remember. I've done Balloon Man several times. This is the case. I've done Balloon Man. I'm sure I have at some point. If you look at any of my Boros tokens, you'll probably find it somewhere. Yeah, I've done so many Boros tokens. I've probably done it. I know I've used Balloon Man a couple times, but the problem is that it was slow and boring. That's the issue, Asmaran. It was not. Everyone said, "Oh, it had such a low win rate. It was such a small beam." No, it wasn't. It was fucking irritating and bad. Okay. Stop trying to defend it. It was an awful fucking thing that we had to live through. Let's do this. Peaks. Boom. What are they going to ramp to here? You get off on stacks? Okay. I mean, that's a personal issue. I can't help you with that. Terror of the Peaks. More like Terror of the Cheeks. Boom. Okay. Let's see if I can get this. Let's see if I can get some beef in here or not. He's already in trouble. There's Ugin. Exile permanent. Boom. That's fine. Gain 3 life and draw a card. Create a treasure. Boom. Boom. Arcane Visage. Exile. Oof. Floodmaw. Into the blood again. Same old trip was back then. Boop bop, boop 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 bop. Though I made a big mistake. Another Llanowar Elves. Boom. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I could use a Nova Hellkite. Nova Hellkite would be super helpful, actually. Take action. Terror of these Peaks. Let's do this. Let's do this. Cast colorless cards without changing their fucking mana cost. What do we want to pop here? We'll pop you, Ugin. We'll put you down. Boom. Boom. He can recast Ugin. He can recast fucking recast not Ugin, but anti-causal. Anti-causal again. Exile somebody. Boom. I think I would have won if I would have gotten Nova Hellkite there. Second anti-causal. Yeah. Ugin the one-man win con here. Again, we're not very set up to fight meta. This is a fun one because meta doesn't want you having any board state. Which is kind of why I put the Magma Brink, because that does 5 damage as a closer. But meta does not want you having fucking board state. They're going to ramp to 1,000,000 and try to suppress you as hard as they can. Also, that's Simic, and Simic is evil, so, you know. Simic is a bad color for bad people. Just FYI. Oh, you're going me immediately. This should be fun. I'm very shocked that people did not like that Skeletons deck. Usually people love Skeletons, but I think Tamir just turns people off nowadays. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just posting to post at this point. Boof. Let me show you the Hellkite. Boom. Hold that steady. Sarkin. What's he gonna run here? Hey, what's up, Nate Dogg? Razorkin. Get rid of you right away. You don't fucking need to be here, bro. Yeah, you don't fucking need to be here. I'm gonna crack that. Oh, he quit. Yeah, well, that's the problem. That's the real reason they're banning Vivi, is because it took over the championships. It was like a 52% represented at the championships. And that's the real reason they're going to get rid of it. Asmoran, it's very, very hard to make content out of best of 3. That's the problem. That's the main issue, the #1 issue. Because if you're making videos, I make a best of 3 video, I fight 2 people. So I'll be like, oh, here's this red deck. Here I fight a black deck and a blue deck. And that's it. That's what you get to see me do. And so it's like, well, all right, well, that's not very informative event generally. So I like to have a general smattering of other decks that you see me face against a lot of different things. Screaming Mimi. Let's start it. Let's kick this. Let's get this. Let's stick this pig. Here you go. You don't have control of the game in best of 1? Probably not, man. It's gunslinger shit, man. You get yours or they get theirs. You're fucking slapping iron. It's time to fucking go, man. Boom. Boom. Is it better to open the non-rare packs to build more gold wildcards? What do you mean non-rare packs? They basically all but confirmed it. They said that we are looking into the VV situation. It's a problem, and we're moving up the ban window to help decide what we're doing. Hey, what's up, Papa Molly Pack? As far as actually saying VV is banned, no, they have not said that yet. But they have said we are 100% assessing what is going on right now. They clearly are going to do something about it. I don't know what you mean by non-rare packs. Yeah. Shelt by Delt. Okay, who's getting it? Boom. Coming in at me here. Boom. He's going in. Oh, they mean mythic packs. No, open regular packs. The only time you need mythic packs is if you basically have all the rares. For every 3 mythic packs you open, you could order 4. Yeah, just open regulars. Unless you have every single rare and you don't want any gems. Mythic packs aren't really necessary. Do it. Boom. Who's getting it? Directly on me? Ah. You got it. Boom, boom. There you go. Yeah, unless you really need mythics, if you want specific mythics, there's no advantage to them. I figured you'd have probably asked sooner than that, Snoops. And I don't think mythic packs have been around that long, if I remember correctly. If you bought 300 mythic packs, you could have bought 400 regular packs. With that extra 100 packs, you would have opened the Wild Wheel an additional 15 times, maybe. So, yeah, you kind of fucked yourself out of a couple of wilds on that one. You kind of got yourself out of a couple of wilds. Thank you, Lil Nick. I usually try to build fun decks. Now, here's the problem. I build fun decks, not good decks. That's what you guys got to understand. That's the difference. They're really why know your spider deck? I don't know what that means. Why am I not playing a spider deck? Unclear as to what the request is there. Yeah, the only time you should buy mythic packs is if you have basically gotten every rare and you're searching for, and you don't want gems, you want the mythics. That's the only test case that exists for getting mythic packs. No, I don't really like Earth Spider. It's not really my thing. Don't draft if you can't draft. Here's the thing. Everyone says that, and I have to call it out when I see it. If you can't draft, don't draft. Everyone says, just draft. It's so much better. It's 1,000 times better. You just should draft. If you can't draft, don't draft. Do not do it. If you suck at it, and you're going to fail, and you're going to go 0-3 or 1-3, you're wasting money. If you're really good at drafting, then yes, you could do that. However, again, if you suck at draft, do not draft. I have seen many people fall for that. There's nothing wrong with drafting. It will actually, if you keep winning and doing good, you will get it. You will do well. However, it's told to a lot of new players. New players who have no fucking clue what they're doing, and they end up flopping, and then they get upset. They go, I've been drafting, and I feel like I'm just wasting money because I just go 0-3. Yes, that is a bad idea. You will lose money if you don't know what you're doing. It's good if you know what you're doing and you're capable of drafting. Otherwise, don't do it. But I think it's a problem because brand new people, like literally newbies who have played this game for a week, people go, just go draft. And they go, oh, okay. And then they go do it and they go, I don't know what anything does. What does it mean when what the cards with the skulls on them? Are they good? And it messes people up. It messes people up because you need to have a handle on the game first. Boom, boom. I had no removal there. May need a sweeper of some kind. Yeah, listen, Fabsy, I don't spend any money on the Mastery Pass. I'm able to roll the Mastery Pass into the next one using a draft token almost continually. However, I'm know what I'm doing. I'm not good at drafting, but I have a handle on the game. That's the number one thing you need is a handle on the game. Otherwise, this shit just falls apart. I might need a sweeper here. Yeah, he's gonna kill that. I think. Or he's going to put a ramp down. Exactly. You draft in real life. There is 100% truth to what you said. And again, I want to say, I'm not trying to pick on you or nothing. There's 100% true what you say. But for newbies, a lot of people give newbies that advice, and then they throw good money after bad, and then they quit. Because they go, oh man, I drafted a whole bunch, and I don't understand nothing. And they don't know what cards to pick, you know. Fire Magic is the best red sweeper ever made? Possibly, yeah. Is he going to burn that up? I think he is. He's going to Bitter Triumph it. Sacrifice a land. Boom. Boom. We're going to do this. Boom. Pop them. And drop them. We're going to do Terror of the Peaks next. Zombify. Terror of the World. Famish Worldshire. Boom. Surveil, surveil, surveil. Yeah, that's the thing, is that if you're good at it, you're good at it. If you're bad at it, you're bad at it. You know, so he did a Famish Worldshire reanimate. He had how many removals? 2 kills and a ramp. And he's gonna kill that too. Boom. Look at there. Again, if you don't know what you're doing, don't go to standard best of 1 events. You need to have a crack deck and be a crack player. If you just go in there with your starter deck, they're gonna make you touch every wall, man. They're gonna make you fucking touch the left, right, up, down, the roof, the ceiling, and then leave your ass in the fucking dumpster. You need to know what you're doing to get into events. That's another one I see. Go play events. It's free packs. If you know what you're doing, it is free packs. Hey, what's up, Sengir Le Baron Noir? Let's drop... Ooh, who do we want to drop here? Let's drop Laszlo. Yeah. People need to get a handle on the game first. That's the #1 thing I want to emphasize, is that you've got to have a handle on the game. Before we send you off to do a bunch of things, before we send you off to explore the world, we need to, you need to know what you're doing a little bit. Boom. Let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do that. No attacks, end turn. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with needing a break from standard. I mean, I think we all understand that. I don't think there's a soul here that's like, well, no, you should exclusively play standard. He's going to shoot the sheriff right there, which means that we got to pop you out. Waiting for that one. Boom. Tiny Bones. Going in? No, he's not going in. He is going in. Alright, we're going to kill that. Oof, oof. Creates an insect. Take action. Red. Bango. I don't think we need to... Well, hold on a second here. Hold on a minute here. We could get silly. We could get silly like Soupy Sales here. Hold on. Alright, let's do it. Oh shit, I missed. I clicked the wrong thing. That's alright, he's gonna block anyways. Boom. Okay. It's exiled, exiled. Boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, you can do draft guides, but I'm talking about people who are like new to Magic and they don't know what good removal is. They don't know, they're lost, generally lost as to what to do in the game of Magic generally. So I think that a lot of people, and I think that even I'm guilty of this in some regards, at least maybe I try not to be, will often give advice from somebody who's been, I've been playing this game like literally my whole life, so stuff seems second nature, and you get to the point where the second nature of it, just, you don't realize how, what a difficult kind of flow things have, generally speaking. Like, you just don't even realize how tricky it is to understand the core mechanics of the game, you know? And I think even people with a year or two thing, it comes as second nature, and, you know, of what is a good card, what is a bad card, how to balance a deck, these things that are just kind of inherent in whatever we're doing. I think a lot of times we forget that there are people that just don't have the instincts for that yet. Yeah, I would definitely say if you can reliably get to platinum, you might be ready for a draft. You might be ready to dip your toe in. You know, because to me, I'll be like, hey Jay, I need to rank up. You know, what do you recommend? Oh, just easy. Just make a good RDW with a good balance of burn and aggro creatures. You guys understood what the fuck I'm saying. If I said that to a newbie, he'd be like, what? What the fuck did any of that mean? But that's like, oh, Jay, of course, that's the easiest thing in the world. If you build an RDW with a good measure of burn and fucking aggro creatures, you're just gonna win automatically. You know what I mean? That's a solid build right there. A fucking somebody who's brand new is like, okay, so the little suns mean white mana. You know, it's a completely different. It's just a completely different kind of idea, you know. Poof. Let's put Dragon Ascendant down. Boom. Boom. Behold a dragon. No, there'll never be another color. They did wastes. That was about all we got. Boom. Let's do Scream and Hellkite. Boom. Very nice. Exile. No, it would fundamentally alter the way that the game works. It's not really gonna happen. Create a green elf warrior. Let's do this. Scream to Mimi, and you go in, push them both in. Why not? Boom, boom. There you go. Dyren's Elite. Elf Ball, very nice. Screaming Mimi. Let's do Jacuz. Boom. that on you. Boom. Treasure. Hits. Diamond's elite. Alright. Boom. Classic elf ball. Going in, going in. Take that. Boom, boom. Treasure. Boom. Generous plunderer. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do... I think we're dead anyways. We didn't hit it in time. Do we need Lava Brink? I don't think we do. The Infernus is nice. I don't know if we need Lava Brink. Laszlo and the Infernus are nice. I think we need that Burn Sweeper more than we need Lava Brink. Lava Brink will have to wait for another time. I think that is a dupe card. We do need more removal quicker. I think that is true. So let's get rid of Lava Brink. 24 and a 3/3. What do we do? Fire. Fire magic. Instant 1 damage to each creature. Fire. 2 damage to each creature. Or damage to each. So Con the Crossfire. What is the other one? Pyroclasm's 2 damage. Pyroclasm. Slag Storm. That's an instant. We might have to do fire magic. Let's throw 2 fire magics in there just for funsies. And off the top of my head, let me put in a off the rip. Let me throw in an exile card. Boom, 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 boom. Let's throw a Torch the Tower in here. I think we do need more, generally more removal. Let's try it. We're gonna go with the 61. We'll see what happens. Kraza only works for spiders. I would love if it gave raid to all creatures, but it literally only works for spiders. I wish it would give all creatures Riot, or the first creature you cast a turn gets Riot, but they decided that no, it has to be spiders only. Spidersonly.com. 42 people, 26 likes. Come on, guys. Let's get it up, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Hit those. Let's get to at least 30. How's that sound? Spells can't be prevented. Yeah, I mean, that's something. I guess that's something. That's one part of it. Damage can't be prevented. It's not really an issue of damage being prevented, to be honest with you. That's not really the problem. This is going to be Jeskai Control, I believe. That's the only Jeskai that people run. Excuse me while I jest this guy. Purple Haze is in my mind. If I wanted to craft a bunch of rares, is it better to just buy Ren buy gems and buy a bunch of packs over and over. No. Yeah, buying the 4 rare bundle is, if you wanted to get 40 rares, how much is the 4 rare bundle? $10? So you're looking at $400. Bro, you know how many fucking wild cards you'd have if you bought $400 worth of packs? It would be insane. $400 worth of packs. What's 400 divided by 3? By 6. 400 divided by 6. You would get 66 rares just from filling up the wild wheel. Oh, I'm sorry. Packs is not $400. How much is $400 in packs? How much would $400 of packs get you? Multiversal Passage for blue. Boom. Boom. We're going to put down a Sarkin. No more lies. Sure, why not? Boom. There you go. Probably going to sweep me here, but I need him to play cards. 100. How much is $100 in packs? How much do you get for $100? You get 50 packs for $100, right? So for $400, you would get 200 packs. Opening 200 packs would net you 33 wild cards. Just through the wild wheel, not even including the... He's gonna do Jeskai exclamations here, or whatever the fuck it is. Jeskai Revelation. Let's do this. Am I doing that math right? I've been known to do math terribly wrong. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Let's go in with this then. He's going to play a removal. There you go. Lightning Helix. Bango. So we have Jeskai Revelation. This is so boring I'm going to quit because I feel like I'm going to die. Let's go into ranked real quick and see if we can't get any wins. I think we've tightened it up enough that we can try to get something in here. Boom. Boom. Got a little bit of leeway in rank. I have a econ video, by the way, guys. I've said this a bunch of times. Hey, Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. That explains all of this mathematics with visuals and explanations about all different stuff. So let me show you that, Kevin. Econ video right there. Click that in case you're interested. Ops goes first with Fleam. Ruthless Negotiation. Who are we getting? We'll get rid of the Infernus. Oh, very good. Good luck. We'll get rid of Sarkin Bull. What are you going to get a job doing? Unstoppable Slasher. Take action. Boom. Boom. Screaming Mimi. Boom. Sure, he's got removal here. Thank you for following Big Eddie, welcome to the show. He's gonna play removal on me. Ruthless Negotiation again. I'll get rid of a land. I don't fucking need it. Yeah, there you go. You gonna go in with your fucking silly guy? Yeah, he's gonna go in with the silly guy. Magmatic Hellkite. Boom. There you go. Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. Okay. What's he got? He's got 3 black mana. 3 black mana. What song? I didn't even see what you requested. I got 2 chats going. He did the slice. He did the spooky slice. The spooky slice. It's just your soul, that's the price. He did the slice. Exile. I did the spooky slice version. I know you know what that is. Bloodletter Klazats. Take it. Nova Hellkite. I know you know what the spooky slice is. You watch Joe Cat. No, not really, because there's a bunch of stuff that I don't do. Yeah, that guy's cooked. Cooked. Yeah. I think it's damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, which frankly is the one of the biggest advantages from Screaming Mimi. So, hold on. Asmaran, you're telling me you don't play Final Fantasy 7? I mean, Final Fantasy 14? That's what you're telling me right now? I go first. And no early plays here. I'm gonna mulligan this. That's way better. I'm gonna risk it to get the biscuit here. That's wild. Wow. I had no idea. I thought you played Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, whatchamacallit. That's why I figured you knew what the spooky slice was. Lightning Helix. Sarkandy's nuts. Show you. Put down Plunderer. Boom. Neptunia. Okay, well that bit. Okay, there we go. We got it. Screaming Mimi. They're gonna use Screaming Mimi as a blocker, maybe. I'd love for them not to attack with Screaming Mimi because it means I can do this. Means I can put down Magmatic Hellkite. Crack that open like a lobster. Crack it open like a man lobster. No, I want him to hurt himself with starting town. That way he takes damage every time he tries to use it. If he wants to use white, he's going to have to hurt himself. Hopefully that's not Sheltered by Ghosts. If it's Sheltered by Ghosts, I'm... Yep. Yep. Just as I was saying. Just as I was saying. Just as I was fucking saying it. So as long as it's fucking Sheltered by Ghosts, we'll be fine. Hey, he's going to put down Iron Claw. Alright. Rid of fucking you right away. Boom. Torch the tower. Exile. Seen a lot of resurgence. Babs also reported. I would call this Red Rush Dragons. Biggity, biggity, biggity. Don't do it again. Don't. Fuck me, man. Fuck me, man. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, guys. Absolutely fucking absurd. Absolutely fucking... Want to throw a third one on there. Why not? Throw a third one on there. Why the fuck not, you know? Why not? No, I always have a vampire. Yeah, throw whatever on there now, man. Throw 5 of them, 5 more of them on there. Oh, you forecast that. Boom. Gain 5 life. Fantastic. Treasure. Fire magic. Don't have enough to burn out everyone with fire magic. I could do it next turn. If he doesn't kill me next turn, well, he probably is going to kill me next turn, though. Probably going to kill me next turn, so... Big Eddie? Biggity sounds cool, though. You can say it faster. Biggity. Fucking double Sheltered by Ghosts, man. What are they doing to us, man? What are they doing to us? He's just gonna pump it. He's just gonna fucking pump it. or he's just gonna smash it out with fucking removal here. Double fucking shelter, bro. Son of a bitch, bro. Son of a fucking bitch, man. Double fucking shelter back to back, man. It is such a fucking cracked card, dude. It's ridiculous how fucking cracked that card is, man. It's absolutely fucking broken and half cracked. If you get a bunch of them, you're just gonna win. If you get a few of them, you're just gonna fucking win. This is not really any fucking much about it. Boros Burns have been making a comeback for that exact reason. I go first with no good early plays here. I'm gonna mulligan that. That's even worse, so we kind of fucked ourselves. Let's get rid of that. Boom. Yeah, I always look like a vampire. Listen, I could have come back from one shelter. Two of them, it's not happening. It's not happening on fucking two, man. It ain't going down like that. Ooh, I love that. Take action. Boom. Boom. Let's Infernus it up. Let's Infernus it up right there, man. Boom. Let's do this. Wabango. Pop. Very nice. Let's hit him with the magnetic. Should we hit him with the magnetic? Imagine all the people living for today. Ooh, ooh. You may say that I'm a dreamer. Wow, he whiffed. But I'm not the only one. Pop, pop. Who's gonna get it from there? 4. I think this guy is cooked. Unless he does something amazing here, he's cooked. Too close to Giggity. Well, welcome, Big Eddie. Either way, if you don't know, I have a YouTube channel. Please check out the YouTube channel. Tithing Blade, very nice. We'll sacrifice Infernit. Do that. Unless this guy gains life, he's cooked. Perilous Snare. Yeah, that's what we were waiting for. You know what? We can just cut this off at the pass right now, man. We can just cut this off. We can just shut that down. All right, I got to turn up the air because I'm fucking 1,000 degrees hot here. You may say that I'm a dreamer. I've never heard that I played like Carlo. Ops goes first. This is decent. Okay, we'll do that. We have something for him here. Okay, he does that. Yeah, I'm a little bit direct. Hey, welcome to Plat Hell, man. Welcome to Plat Hell. Enjoy your stay. My turn. Let's put down Sarkandi's. He might knock it back to my hand. He's got an instant here. Boom. Okay. You know, whenever I play a blue deck, somebody even said today, they're like, man, I never really liked blue. Whenever you played blue, it makes me like it, Jay. I never really thought about X, Y, or Z. And I'm like, yeah, because all anybody ever does with blue is card draw and counterspell. It's a national tragedy of what blue is known for nowadays. It really is. It's a freaking tragedy that that's all they're known for, is that. Ooh, he's gonna swing in. I found this guy slow. Let's play some more meta decks like he's gonna swing in with the Quantum Riddler. The Quantum Riddler. Quantum Riddler. He's gonna go in for 5. Put a land down. Is he going for Ugin? Who knows? Who knows? Boom, 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 boom. Is he gonna? He might flicker this. He might splash portal this. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Flood maw it. Boom. Okay, so I think we plunder. We plunder down under. We swing. Boom. Why do I always get stuck with these fuck ass decks, man? Why does every time I play the game I get stuck with these fuck ass decks, man? These fuck ass do nothing ramp to fucking a million decks. Huh? Why do I always get stuck with these? That's what I want to know. Boom. Mountain. He's got 80 bajillion mana now. He's got 2 things. We have nothing to haste in with him with. We could put down Dragon Hockey. Dragon Hockey, but Terror of the Peaks is not really doing much. Let's put down Dragon Hockey. Boom, boom. There's Nova Hellkite. Maybe, just maybe, we can survive whatever the fuck is coming, but probably not. He's got 8 bajillion mana to put down onto the board. More mana than you could possibly even know what to do with. Everything goes back. Quantum Riddler. Very nice. 80 bajillion. Scrap Shooter. Is he going to give me the card, though? Llanowar Elves, look at that. Put that down. I hope he uses Quantum Riddler. Oh, he's going to use that for that. Okay. He's going to do that. He's going to swing. Boom. I'm going to take 9. My turn. So, if I'm reading this correctly, He says good game. Let's see if he has the knockback in his hand. Let's see if he has the knockback in his hand. Let's do... Let's do this. Let's see what he's got in his hand. He said good game. He said it's over with. Don't even fucking try. It's done. Let's see what he's got. He said, okay, I don't have that. You got a counterspell in there, buddy? Nope. Oh, that felt so good. Oh, that felt real good, guys. I'm not going to lie. Especially since he good gamed me. Especially since he good gamed me. Hey, Brother Tarcruz, how you doing, man? Push the Mythic with Cantor of the Refrain, Mono Black, and Alchemy. Very cool. I love that Cantor of the Refrain deck. Ooh, take that good game, man. It'll keep you warm. Keep you warm at night. The glow of that good game you spam me with. I don't need a good game, man. That fucking finish speaks for itself. Every now and again, I know how to play this game. Every once in a while, I know how to fucking play this game. Not often. Not saying very frequently, but every now and again, I know what I'm doing. Not great, not terrible. 3.6 Roenkin right here. 3.6 Roenkin. He's on the play too, which is not great. Hey, what's up, Vorpal? Okay, boom. I'll kill whatever comes down. Whatever comes through that gate, we're smashing it. It's gonna be Atlanta where else, I think. But whatever fucking comes through that gate, we're gonna fucking torch it. Oh, nothing came through. Okay, cool. We'll put down you. We're gonna Sarkandese. Sarkandese what? Sarkandese. Alright, enough of that. He's gonna discard. This is Reanimator. I don't think we have this if it's what I think it is. Let's do you. I've played this with this thing in here before. I have a feeling I know what it is. Yeah, it's Reanimator. Probably Cravo Reanimator. You can never gain life for the rest of the game. Put down Laszlo. The Accuser. Boom, accuses himself. Probably... There's his bat. Probably Cravoing right now? Or he's going to Misery that again. Okay. We're going to do you again. He's got his bat. Hey, what's up, Pyrotechnic? How you doing, bro? There's the Cravo. Cravo was, in fact, his name, though. He's coming in as a Mind Bitten. Very cool. Okay. We're going to come in as a... Actually, you know what? We're going to do that. Boom. We're going to come in as a Terror of the Peaks. Brother Tower Cruise, that's pretty cool. I'll take it. Boom. Cravo. He's going to come in as who now? The Sweeper? Very nice. Boom. Boom. Alright, it would be really cool if I pulled a Fire Magic right now. I probably won't, though. No, I'm not going to pull a Fire Magic. I don't think there's much I can do here. If it's Cravo, the Cravo decks fucking Mono Red dies to fucking Cravo decks, let's just be honest. Unless you can kill them by turn 3, which is a possibility. But if you can kill them by turn 4 and you're on the play, but they're on the play with a good line, you're not being a Cravo deck. You're not being a Cravo deck, because you can get off turn 3, and I don't think Red has the power to kill by turn 3 anymore, except in very, very rare circumstances. Unless you're running, like, Mouse Red and they play no removal. I don't think it's even really possible for Mono Red to deal with that. No, it's getting annoying. I mean, it was fun while it started. Yeah, that goes away right away. We don't get that. I guess it was fun while it started, but no, not really. Hellkite, show you. Boom. Paw Patch Recruit. Let's do this. Magmatic Hellkite, cast. Boom. Pop. 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 Slow him down. Slow down, you're moving too fast. You got to make the moment last, just kicking down the cobblestones. Looking for fun and feeling groovy. You think I'm scared of that 1 damage, man? Come on. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Feeling groovy. Hello, lampposts. What you knowin'? I've come to watch your power flowing. Let's do this. Unfortunately, I think we gotta do it. Oof. He can pump up, it's fine. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, that exiles. Don't think this guy's got it right here. I think I stymied him enough. How you been doing, Vorpal? He said GGs are hard to come by. Ouroborite, nah, he's dead. He's super dead. He's super dead. Yep, there you go. Yeah, the Kona combo to get Omni out is really annoying. That is quite bothersome. It is an unpleasant situation. Boom, Farloom Shadow. Yeah, turn 4. Here's the thing: the only way to beat the Kona is if you have a removal instant in your hand, and that's if they try to get it down turn 4. You'll do okay. But Omni turn 4 Omni is not a fun situation. I just don't understand why they wanted Omni in the game so bad. They really wanted Omni in the game. Like, they were like, they were like, we've got to have Omni in this game, man. We can't. What are we doing if we're not putting Omni in this? We've got to do it. They were dead set on it. I don't really understand why. I can't pretend I understand the reason that they were 100% sure that Omni needed to be in this game, but it seems to me that they just had to have it. because they could have left Abuelos and probably left Omni, but they were like, no. I think that they can't ban anything from Foundations. I think that's the problem. Foundations is supposed to be like the core product for the next 5 years, and they want an Omni to teach people, and then putting it in Standard made everyone realize that everyone is just going to try to turn 4, is basically just going to try to turn 4 Omni all the time. Everyone is always going to shoot for a turn 4 Omni. And frankly, yeah, you're smart to shoot for a turn 4 Omni. It's a smart idea. It's a fucking good idea to shoot for a turn 4 Omni. It's great. You get to run the fucking board forever. So, you know, there's that. What a feeling. Ba-da-ba. Well, I just made one yesterday, or put it up today, where I had blue duplication for skeletons. I don't know if you saw that, but that was using Omni for blue duplication skeletons was pretty fun. Shelt by Delt, naturally. Naturally. Let's put down Dracosaur. Let's see if this gets killed or survives. We'll see. Omegaroth. Voice of Victory. Gains. Boom. Screaming Mimi. Infernus. Let's put the fucking Infernus in front of him. Let's put that down. Let's put Screaming Mimi in front of him too. Let's put a wall up. Let's put a fucking wall up. He doesn't have that much in his graveyard right yet. Delny, double triggers. Double triggered Delny, that's what they call him. They call him old double triggered Delny. Call him old double triggered Delny. Kill you. Choose blockers. That's the only one I can block, huh? I think we're dead. I think we're dead, guys. Hold on. No, we're dead anyways, yeah. The Delny got us. Yeah. The Delny was what fucked us up there. So you get double triggers no matter what. Yeah, unfortunately blue cards suck. That's the underlying problem. Blue cards are fucking terrible and they're bad. The best blue cards are always just counterspell, knock everything back into the other opponent's hand, or draw 80 bajillion cards. They just stopped making cool and interesting blue cards, stompy blue cards that are worth it. Yeah, if we would have had something to burn up Delny there, we would have been alright. But Delny is what got us. Boom. Now we have a burn up. Yeah, Kami, that would fix a lot of the problems. If they said if this card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it into your deck, I think that you'd have less of an issue. Genuinely, I think you'd have genuinely less of an issue if people couldn't put it in their graveyard, and it was like whenever you put this card into your if this card enters your graveyard, shuffle it, put it on the bottom of your deck or something like that. Like, if it had some sort of thing where you just couldn't immediately get it off, I think that it would be a much better situation for everyone. Boom. Double bang right there. Wonderful. He's gonna lose a life. Treasure. The Sarkin Vol. We're gonna do that. Yes. Boom. We'll keep that one. We're gonna show the Bone Horde again. Blood Letter of Aclazotz. Strategic Betrayal. Lose you. It's on me. Boom. Create. Mountain. Bone Horde. Dracosaur. Go in. Pop. Pop. Let's see here. Nexus of Becoming, not off the top of my head, I can't. Rush of Dread, that's instant speed kill. Boom, there you go. No aggro for Jay there. It basically makes something that's a copy of a thing out of your hand. I don't think it's that good. When combat begins, you take a card and you make it into a golem copy of the version on the board. That's what you do. They're gonna listen. They're gonna make something that cheats out Kona every single time. They're gonna have return target something to the battlefield. They can't help themselves. They want this, man. I'm telling you, they want this. They want Kona to be cheated out. They crave it. They crave it as much as Cravo craves it. Plunder is fantastic. I've killed so many people with Plunder, it's ridiculous. We're not going to beat this guy, though. We can't beat Jeskai Do Nothing. If it's Jeskai control, we don't have anything for that. There's certain decks that will match up good against, but Jeskai Do Nothing is not one of them. Not giving you 3 life. You eat my ass. Boom. Let's put down you. Do. Let's do you. Boom. Sarkin Vol, we'll hold it. Surveil. Just guy do nothing. Sarkin again. Sarkin these nuts. Push. Create a treasure. Do that. I will keep this one. Do that. I just don't want him to have the counterspell. Here's the wipe. I don't want him to have a counterspell. I'd rather him pump up a bunch of cards so I can maybe get some damage in. Insane power creep that isn't properly tested. You prophesizing over there, Summer? Are you prophesizing? Let's try it. No More Lies isn't going to work. He needs a direct counter. Pay 4? Absolutely. For your convenience, I will. Boom, boom. For your convenience, I will absolutely play 4. There you go. Insane power creep that isn't properly tested. It's good lingo. Alright. If a dragon was beheld, they have to play 4 instead. You think they have another one of these? I bet they do. We're going to try to put down this. And I bet he's got another one. I bet he's got another one in his hand here. Ah, there's the No More Lies. Good stuff. That's why we kept what we kept. End turn. Dragon. There's Shiko. Shelter. Stock up. There's that. We'll do this. Probably get countered again. Yes, Vivi is OP. Auto pay. Down to 4. Alright, what does he do there? We basically need a... We need a fucking burst lightning is what we need. We need him to run a burst lightning. What's up, Empathoris? How you doing? It's gonna go in. Boom. Screaming Mimi. We'll try to put you down. I want him to counterspell this. I want her to play something on it. Come on, give me that sweet counter, bro. go. I'm surprised we haven't got Revelated yet. I'm genuinely surprised. Oh, here comes the wipe. Okay. Yeah, here comes the wipe then. Here comes the sweeper. Yeah. Naturally. We'll do nothing. We just need to draw our fire magic here. Sure, why not? Give me a pirate deck. Puts that in. I need him to tap out of mana and then let me cast a Burst Lightning. That's what I need, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Nope, it certainly isn't. Drew a fucking mana there. 39% chance. Been waiting for this Burst Lightning and a 7% chance off the top for the burst. Still haven't got it. Told you it was a Jeskai control here. Boom. That's 4. Boom. Let's see what we get. Hey, look at that. Another mana. Beautiful flood we got right there for us, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful, beautiful flood. For J Villain and friends. We will go one more, and if we don't win it, we're done. I don't think Prof's that bad. I'm crazy. Well, I'm a black player, so you can pump Prof all you want. I'm gonna have a pop for it. I'm gonna have some for his ass. That's all I'm saying. You can pump up Prof all you want, but I'm gonna see his ass. You can pump up a creature. I'm waiting for you around the way. So you know that's my solution. Oh, you got Prof out? Shit, tell him to get. He wants to put 80 counters on somebody. All right, get it how you live, man. We'll get it. We'll get you there, man. Put them all them 80 counters. Decide where you want all your counters to go. Pile them all up. I got you. Don't worry. Sheltered by ghosts. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Oh, no. You got fucking that. All right. Boom. Boom. Pop. Okay. So let's put down the Infernus, because I don't think he knows what the fuck that is. Nobody knows what that is. Nobody plays it. Because Jay likes to run bad cards. It's got to be Shelter. It's got to be. He keeps fucking touching me. Okay, no. He's going in with that. He'll go in for 3. I'll do that. Boom. We'll do this. We'll do Dragonhawk. Boom. Boom. Hit him for that. No way he doesn't pull a shell. Oh my goodness. Double embers. Block me there. Boom. Okay, we do this. Terror. Let's do you. Let's do... He's got a block. Let's do that. Boom. Down to 1. Slick shot show off with Grease Wench. Going in. Pump. Block. Block. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, alright. There you go. Alright, we're going to try to grab the crown here again, guys. We're going to try to get the crown. By the way, if you haven't seen today's deck, very surprised it wasn't more popular, but hey, YouTube's doing me dirty. We're going to try to grab the crown again, guys. We're going to try to rank up. If we can't do it, we can't do it. It is what it is. Princess. Sarkin Ops goes first. That's the issue. Whenever they go first, we're in bad shape. We've been on the draw. We were on the draw 5 times in a row. Let's do that. Boom. We got the instance. We got the instance to do what we need to do here. Yuna, I don't like that. Yuna, players always put Yuna in the deck. Is it a Yuna deck? Who knows? Let's do Sarkandese. I don't see any instance yet. We have our methods. Where did you send it? Where did you send it, Asmaran? Nobody's heard of Infernus. Only me. It's a special card they sent me. And they said, don't tell anyone about this card. It's a secret fucking card that nobody can know about. And I was like, that seems strange, Wizards. And they're like, shut up. Shut up. Don't fucking tell anybody about Infernus. He's going to play removal. Yeah, Ride's End. Exile. Boom. We got the treasure out of him. It's okay. Bum, 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 bum. This is going to be Esper Control, because of course it is. Lightning Helix. We will, of course, kill our own creature, so he doesn't get the life. I live for spite. Bonehorde Dracosaur. Probably going to die. I think all he has over there is kill cards. Yeah, every time I think about doing that, and then I think about my views getting even lower, I change my mind. Boom. Alright. It's nothing but control decks here, guys. Yeah, MTG bot doesn't know anything about more mana. Fantastic. More mana. You love to see decks like that. MTG bot doesn't know what the Omenpath cards are. Only those real ones. I think it's Pyro. I don't know who. It's a Pyromancer card or something. Oh, wow. Fantastic. I really like that. So far, we've drawn 8 mana out of 14 cards. So, yeah. Over 50%. Which is really good. I really like that. They're never going to let me get in. We've drawn too much mana, and they have too many cards to stop. They have nothing but removal and counter spells over there, so I don't think we're ever going to get in here. Because they're just going to sit and wait for me to do anything. They're screaming Mimi. Watch this. Put that down. Counterspell or destroy. One or the other. One or the other. It's going to happen. There you go. See? Waiting for that. Oof. Destroy, exile, board wipe, something like that. They're just going to deny board state. There you go. I don't know what their win con is other than just deny board state. I get matched up with these just deny board state people that they don't... Hey, what's up, Unibot? How's the stream going? It's going. It's going. They're screaming Mimi again. Possible counterspell? We don't know. see what we got here. Get lost. 2 damage to each creature. They can never gain life for as long as they live. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Wonderful. More mana. Great. Great, 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 great. Screaming Mimi. Lightning Helix won't gain you life. Won't gain you life. Hey, it's Burst Lightning. Look at that. We'll wait. Mountain Chocobo. Lightning Helix. There's his 4th one. Let's see where he's got the counter spells at here. Mana, fantastic. Consult the star charts. Down to 3. I think they probably will just draw enough burn if I had to guess. They can't gain life for the rest of the game. 30 cards. There's that. Paragon. It's going to be Helix for 3. It's Nova Hellkite. We'll do this. He said good game. Probably a counter spell. There you go. 3 steps ahead. Boom. Good game. Boom. Generous Plunderer. Nothing but counter spells in there. Yeah, these are control decks. We're out of here. All right, guys. We tried our best with something different. We're not allowed to have that, though. Something different is for fucking losers and suckers. We were up for a little while. But no. We got all control decks from here on out. And I know I have to just run aggro to Mythic, really. I got to make an end run on it. We did okay. I mean, that's the thing. We hit so much garbage on the back end, dude. Like, we hit so much garbage. Jeskai Revelation deck, Jeskai Revelation deck, Jeskai Revelation deck. Again and again and again and again and again. We hit 3 of them. Back to back to back to back. 1 Cravo Reanimator. But we beat some other stuff, too. I just don't think with this control meta, again, I like to run creature decks. I like to run decks that are very heavy on creatures. They're just not enough. I can't get it out there. You can't really do it. You can't really run ramp because you've got to have a win con of a different stripe, I think. You've got to have a win con of a different stripe. You can't just let it flop. So I don't know, guys. I was very, very, very saddened by the poor performance of Skeletons. This aggro Skeletons absolutely rips. if you want to run it. I'll run a game for you just to see it. And just so you can see what it does. Maybe we'll win, maybe we'll lose, but I highly recommend the Skeletons decks, man. I thought it was going to be super popular, but pretty much nothing I put up is popular anymore, so I don't know. My viewers are just not feeling this right now. They're not feeling Magic right now, or at least at the bare minimum, they're not feeling what we have here. Ops goes first. I'm a little slow. It's not great. Yeah, the issue is with this one is not the cards that I have. It's that everyone is killing everything immediately. You can't get cards down onto the board. You really can't. I see it as We're not running it tonight. Night's over. Let's do that. Boom. Tonight is done. Nothing but control decks. I wish, bro. If I could play red aggro decks, I'd be happy, man. Well, probably not, but you get what I mean. Here's an aggro. Yeah, but it seems to only really be affecting my channel, which makes me sad, so. Oof. Elegy Acolyte. Might have to do that next, depending on what he puts down here. Hard to magic it out. Okay. Let's do this. Boom. We'll wait and see what happens with Avatar. That's my plan. We're going to see what happens with Avatar. We're going to see what happens with Avatar. We're going to see what happens with Lorwyn. And we'll make a decision after that. Listen, I can see other people's channels. I see the numbers. Brastronaut. That's not a lizard, that's a goblin. Boom. Let's put Elegy Acolyte down again. Boom. Let's do this. November 10th. We'll see what happens on November 10th. We'll see what happens with Avatar. I'm hoping Avatar is popular. I'd really like it to be a popular set. I'd love it for it to be a more enjoyable experience for everyone involved. Lorwyn, I think Lorwyn is going to be the big boy. I think people are going to, I think as you guys are saying right now, we want Lorwyn. I think that is going to be the beef. Le beef. I do think that is going to be explosive. I think Lorwyn is very popular, and it's going to be a big, the popularity of that's going to be through the roof. That's my thinking. That's my perhaps wishful thinking indeed. However, it is my thinking that that's likely going to be the case. Thank you so much, Joey. We're on a downward trajectory right now, unfortunately. I think Avatar is going to be a mixed bag. I don't think it's going to be, my prediction is I don't think it's going to be nearly as bad as I don't think it's going to be nearly as bad as whatchamacallit. As Star Wars. No, Spider-Man. It's not going to reach Final Fantasy levels. I think that you are going to get some people that like it. And by the way, this thing that I just beat the shit out of that red with was the Skeletons deck that I just pinned in the comments. I think Avatar is going to be a mixed bag. I don't think it's going to be explosive. I think it's going to be good. I think Lorwyn might be the blow up. I think Lorwyn, people coming back to Lorwyn is going to be very big. I do think that is going to be very, very, very popular. I have a distinct feeling that is going to be that's going to be the one to beat, to be perfectly honest. Mana Man is a machine. My guy's been going for fucking... Mana Man's been going for fucking... how long has he been? It's 8 hours this dude's been up. Skibbity gyat, man. He's been going for it. Alright, guys, I gotta end it right there. I gotta end a little earlier tonight than I normally do. We'll be back tomorrow. I might try to refine the red deck a little bit. Empathoris, Asmaran, thank you for so much for coming. Camo. I like Tempo, too. Tempo's fun. Chris Cass, Brother Tar Cruz, Joey, Francois. But yeah, we're going to see if we can turn it around, guys. I'm definitely interested in turning it around. I love doing this. It makes me very sad inside to see the channel heading in a bad direction. But from the highs of Final Fantasy to Edge of Eternity, we went off on a real bad dip. It dipped real bad. So we're going to try to turn it around. You're going to be here. I'm going to be here. We're going to do it. So thank you so much for coming. Poison, snip, snip. Yeah, I think Avatar and Lore, and I don't know the rest of the year. I have no idea how the other ones are going to do. I got to talk about that on the channel. But we're going to rage you out to Mana Man, who is a machine. Let me tell you, man, he is a machine. Raid Mana Man. MTG. Yeah, that is true. It's a big Golf Asmaran. I think what I want to say is right in the middle. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much, guys. If you haven't seen or liked today's Skeletons, man, please go give it a shot. It's really good. It is a fantastic deck. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Thank you for joining. Adios and farewell.